Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing one of these multi-topic zine style shows. The first thing I want to direct your attention towards is this Epitaph Ukraine benefit compilation. Now I got into punk through Epitaph compilations. It was the Punkorama annual releases that got me into this stuff to begin with, so I think it's pretty cool to be talking about this pretty cool compilation that they're doing, which includes a totally unreleased Millencolin song and an Amazon original version of the Architect song Animals. And you're going through the track list here, you got Thrice, Millencolin, Architects, The Menzingers, Pennywise, Parkway Drive, Teenage Risk, Converge, Bad Religion, The Interrupters, Rancid, Raised Fist, The Ghost Inside Honey, Early Eyes, Propaganda, Remo Drive, Grade 2. I would like to see a little bit more of the new Epitaph bands on here, but the songs that they chose from the artists that they chose really do talk to this message in a really, really poignant way. So this thing is super sick, and if you want to support this, just head on over to Bandcamp, and 100% of the proceeds are going to Doctors Without Borders. So let's send some help down to Ukraine, throw some money at this compilation. Now the next thing I want to talk about, I've known about for a long time because it caused a little bit of legal drama with the singer from the Sex Pistols, Johnny Rotten. He didn't want their music to be used in this biopic series being put out on Hulu, and they went to court. And it turns out that whoever's producing this fucking series won. And just look at this actor playing Johnny Rotten. That's fucking incredible. We're here on Brooklyn Vegan. Let's go down and see what this thing has to say. Pistol, the Sex Pistols biopic miniseries from director Danny Boyle, premieres May 31st on Hulu. And they just dropped the teaser trailer during the Grammys. It's a 30-second, extremely quick cut look at the series with lots of punks, some gobbing, and plenty of attitude. Watch that below. So I think we should take a quick peek at this. If this is miraculously cut out of the video, that's because I was dinged for copyright and I just went back and took it out using the YouTube features. I'm really stoked that this is finally about to happen.
We're gonna kick this country awake if it kills us.
The monarchy has stolen our future.
The fury of the forgotten generation.
It's time for youth revolution.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh man, that looks fucking so sick. Yeah. I'm gonna be watching the shit out of this. I hope it's good.
Destroy.
God damn, yeah, that looks fucking amazing.
May 31st, only on Hulu.
Okay, that looks pretty sick. I can't believe that they're doing that. It only took fucking, what, 40 some odd years. We're finally taking a look at the Sex Pistols. Now, all these biopics in the past, like the Freddie Mercury one, the fucking Ray Charles one, these are ones that you would expect to happen. I never thought I would see the day where the Sex Pistols would have their own biopic, let alone a whole series worth of it. So I might even do this episode by episode with some breakdowns and some analysis when this thing comes out, depending on if it's riveting enough. If that sounds like something that you want to see, just comment down below. But I might do it anyway, who knows? Now the next thing I want to talk about is a guy that I learned about here on YouTube with his channel, Ska Tune Network. And I learned about him through all these ska covers that he would do. He would take typically a non-ska song and turn it into a ska song. And the guy was just really good at playing, he was really charismatic, and it turns out that he's more than just a YouTuber. When Jeff Rosenstock put out No Dream, a pop-punk record a couple years ago, he followed that up with a ska version called Ska Dream. And this Ska Tune Network, otherwise known as JER, he was a featured player in the tour package. It's pretty sick. And it turns out that JER, Ska Tune Network, has his own solo record coming out soon. And if this is the album cover, that looks pretty sick. And it looks like there is an official music video, so I'm gonna give this a watch and then I'll tell you exactly how hyped I am. I've lost track. Is it 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th wave ska at this point? It doesn't even matter. What does matter is this song is a fucking banger. JER dropping a song called Clout Chasers, really addressing everything that I was just talking about beforehand. Like, I just knew him as a YouTuber, and apparently lots of people were giving him shit for that. And I didn't really give him any shit, I just knew him as a YouTuber. But I guess people were telling him, you're never gonna make it, you're never gonna play with a real ska band, you're nothing Mr. Ska Tune Network, and this song is him just like addressing all of that. There's a lot of satirical punchlines, it's really funny. I'm not gonna ruin any of the jokes because that's not fucking cool. You should just go check it out for yourself, it's very entertaining. So Ska Tune Network, JER, I cannot wait for this record to drop. Now I normally talk about hardcore music on this channel, but I'm kind of branching out to everything surrounding the whole punk rock scene because I kind of love it all, and I'm so stoked for this fresh take on a sound that I'm just like pretty familiar with, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Now this next thing I want to talk about is not very new, and I'm gonna be talking about it because a remix of it just dropped. But this is an old video from a new metal band called Jynx. Now if you float around here on YouTube, Jynx might be a band that you heard of because the guitar player is Wang from the channel Wang. Now I'm a longtime fan of Wang. I love his series like Tales from the Internet. He does lots of videos about gross things, gross stories, and I tend to skip those gross videos because I'm not really a gross out kind of guy. But when he's uncovering lost media, I'm first to click, all right? Now this is his new metal band, Jynx, with their song, All in Caskets. And I'm just gonna give this a fresh watch, because I haven't seen this in a long time. And from what I remember, yes, it is a new metal song, but when I heard this thing a long time ago, I was like, oh shit, this is kind of laced in hardcore a bit. So I think it makes a little bit of sense to watch it again today. And I'll let you know if those hardcore thoughts that I had still ring true with this track. So here we go, Jynx, All in Caskets. Let's give it a spin. Strobe light warning. All right, true say. Thank you. Okay, yeah, just like I remembered, there are a bit of hardcore elements. The first half of this song is like a hardcore inspired nu metal song, and then it cuts into this like total rap version of a nu metal song, and then by the time it closes off again, you get some hardcore screams. Now nu metal is not for everybody. Not everybody wants to hear goths rap screaming, but if you do like nu metal, then I do suggest that you check these guys out. It's always kind of baffled me when bands choose to play nu metal in like the current era, because like its time in the sun is long gone, and it is not seen to be a cool genre of music. It is not a cool style. But in my opinion, it does incorporate a lot of the things that are considered cool, and by proxy is cool. So go check this shit out, it's fucking awesome. But the last thing I want to talk about, I hope isn't awesome. This is Lamb of God covering the Megadeth song Wake Up Dead, but they're still featuring Dave Mustaine on the cut. So I can't wait to see how this thing comes across. I think it's gonna kind of give Metallica Lou Reed vibes, but let's see. Okay, I'm a minute and 10 seconds into this thing, and I am not gonna watch the rest of it. This thing was just dropped a couple days ago, and they're shooting it like they're fucking in the middle of the pandemic. What the fuck is going on? This is a Discord call turned into a rock cover, okay? This is the kind of things that people were doing day 3 of the pandemic. That's not what we're doing anymore. This shit doesn't fly. This isn't any good. This just comes across as low effort bullshit. And we're talking about 2 of the biggest names in metal history. Lamb of God, who are all a bunch of fucking old fucks at this point now anyway, teaming up with an even older fuck who's always sucked, Dave Mustaine. This is not worth your time. This totally fucking sucks. This does not rip. This is fucking pathetic. The coolest part of this whole fucking video is the Bad Brain shirt worn by the vocalist of Lamb of God. Now I'm not saying old equals cringe. We all get old. We all turn into old fucks. And there are old fucks out there doing cool ass shit. That has nothing to do with it. But this just comes across as so disconnected and so fucking out of touch. Just go listen to the Megadeth version if you want to listen to this song. I fucking can't believe this is the thing that has just happened in our world. And earlier I was like, is this Metallica Lou Reed vibes? Nah, this is worse. This is even less effort than that stuff. At least back then, they tried to put together something, okay? They had like a concept, it just came out and it sucked. This is all that awkwardness, all that fucking cringe, but without any effort. So with all of that taken into consideration, it is far worse. I'm glad that it's only one song and not an entire project. Okay, that's gonna be about it. Like if you liked it, subscribe, hit the bell. If you've done all that, consider joining the channel. And until my next upload, watch another upload.